Okay then, welcome to video 2. As mentioned in the first video, this is going to be the first of 8 videos. Um, and what we'll be discussing is the first dot here, which is the training and the signing up for the service. So presumably by now you've got an interest in providing the service, and what you would need to do is you need to register that with firstpct.org. So if you're a new user, you need to sign up with a new account, and if you have previously used firstpct.org, you can use your old passwords. And by that, what I mean is this. So I'm going to click on here. So if you haven't done so already, what I would like you to do is go into new user, all right, and you'll just need to sign up there. And if you are already a user, what you'll need to do is you'll need to log in, okay, and that's basically the first bit to it. Then after you've done all that, what I would like you to do is this. I would like you to declare your competence. We'll go over how you do that in a second. What you need to do is you need to click on the www.cpp.ac.uk website and declare yourself competent to provide the service. Okay, you will need to have completed the relevant CPP training, and you will also have had either had face-to-face training for CPR, anaphylaxis, and vaccination training every 2 years, or if you've had it last year, a simple refresher course could be all that you need, and you can contact Sonar and a number of other providers that will provide you with that training if should you need that. So, for example, if you have previously been on our Pharma Plus ECG training, then you should be fine. So, what you would need to do to clear your competence, click on here, cpp.ac.uk. All right, so that's I'm going to log in as me. So I'm going to log in and register. Log in. All right, and then if I can find it here, it has. If I go into home, nope, not home. Sorry, it is around here somewhere. My CPP, sorry. Okay, that is a little picture of me, by the way, and it's a very good resemblance to me too. No, sorry, not pending bookings. You will need to go into learning record, and in here you'll see declaration of competence. All right. So the two which you'll need to do is if you go down the bottom here, you'll need to declare yourself competence here for the advanced service, and you'll also need to declare yourself competence if you're doing the London service. If I can find it here, bear with me. Here, which is a non-advanced service. So if you're doing London, you'll need to do 2. If you're just doing the national one, if you're outside of London, then you'll just need to do the advanced service. And the two are very similar to each other. So what you would need to do, I'm just going to go into here. Effectively, all you'll need to do is you'll need to go through this. You just click on step 1, read the instructions and do that. Step 2, read the instructions, do that. Step 3, read the instructions, do that. It's very simple. At the end of it, you'll need to print off your declaration, okay? And after that, what you'll need to do is you'll need to get that, you'll need to sign it as well. And essentially, that is how you do your declaration of competence. If you're doing London, you'll need to do this one here, and you'll need to do the other one, which is the not advanced one as well. So you'll need to do 2 in effect. The sorts of training that you'll need, I mean, you can see here that I've spent quite a lot of time doing the CPP training, and this is the sort of thing that you're going to need to look for. You're going to need to look at consultation skills, immunization, patient group direction, safeguarding as well. Okay, so these are sort of CPP packs that you're going to need to use. Okay, let's go back. Oops, wrong one. Here we are. Okay, so after you've done that, what you'll need to do is you will need to use the Sonar platform to help you with record keeping and notifications to GPs if in London. If you're not in London, then what I would like you to do is check with the local NHS England team to see if an I2T solution exists for the above. So in other words, I've included a link here. So if you're in London, that's not a problem. Sonar will do everything for you. If you're not in London, then you're going to need to look at this website here, which I'll give you the link for later. Okay. And let me just close this. There we are. And this is, these are all the sort of like contact details that you'll need for your area to decide to determine what their solution to providing notification to GPs, etc. is. All right, that's the third thing I'd like you to do. After that, what I would like you to do is this. Before you provide the flu service, what you'll need to do is you'll need to ensure that you've notified the NHS that you're intending to provide it. And I've included a link in the presentation here. So if you bear with me, here it is. So this is what you're going to need to do. Click on that link and it is here. So you'll need to click on register your pharmacy register your pharmacy as a provider of the service. Okay, then after that, what I would like you to do is go on to the first PCT website that we just looked at, and I would like you to download the most relevant documentation, and we'll show you how that works in a minute. What you'll need to do is you'll then need to sign the service specification and keep it on site. You'll also need to sign the PGDs. All the staff can sign just the one PGD, and you'll see where you need to sign it in a minute. And your authorizing manager, which is normally the superintendent or the manager of the pharmacy, will need to sign the PGD to authorize the staff to see whether or not they can use, so to ensure that they can use they can provide the flu service. Okay, so let's click on here and I'll show you where this is. I'm going to log in. Okay, what you'll need to do is you'll need to log in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give you my password. I'm going to just stop the video for a few seconds and I'm going to log in. So when you click on here, you'll see that you'll need to input your PIN number here. I'm just going to quickly just stop the video for a second. Bear with me. Okay, I've now put in my password and you'll see a screen similar to this. What I would like you to do is click on here. And then you'll see that there's 3 buttons here. Now, if you are only doing the national one, in other words, if you're outside of London, this is the one you'll probably see activated. But because I'm in London, I'll also have access to these 2 here. But let's click on National Flu just for the moment. Okay, and here what you'll see is you'll see that you've got all your paperwork here. So you'll need to print off the PGD and sign it. You'll need to read through the service specification and sign that. And all the forms that you need are here. Okay, so if you go back again, if you want to see what the London one is, you can click on London and you'll see that the relevant London documentation is here as well. You've got the PGD, you've got the service level agreement, which you need to sign as well, and you've got everything else there. And the same sort of thing, I'm not going to go into it, but the same sort of thing with the PPV as well. Okay, so this is the end of this particular video. Please click on video 3 to move on to the next section. Thank you very much.